Okay, so if you're in the middle of forgiving someone right now, you may or may not like what I'm about to say, but please just hear me out. Most people are forgiving half-assed. It's like they try to forgive and then they never really actually forgive. And to me, these 3 steps all need to happen. My name is Janelle Fraser, and I seduce women back into their power by helping them to transform the relationship they have with themselves, their vulnerabilities, and their sexuality. And of course, sometimes we work with their partners, and I work with men occasionally. What we're often doing is trying to forgive someone for their actions, which is part of the forgiveness process, but it is incomplete. There are 2 extra steps. The second step of forgiveness is being able to recognize and thank that person for the lessons that they've taught you. Because if that person wasn't an asshole, maybe you wouldn't have had that aha moment or the opportunity to stand up for yourself. If that situation didn't go down the way that it did, maybe you wouldn't be the person you are today. From every situation, there are pros and cons that happen. And so to fully forgive, I believe that we need to also thank that person for playing that role you don't need to actually thank them, but for playing that role in your life and for giving you those learnings. And I know if you're in the middle of forgiveness right now, or the early stages specifically, you may not be able to hear this yet. This may be a later stage for you, but the third step of true healing and forgiveness is to forgive the part of you that allowed that situation to happen. For you to be out of your power, or to say yes when you meant to say no, or to put yourself in that situation for whatever happened to happen. That a series of your life events and your life choices or your insecurities led you to where you were for that situation that you're now trying to forgive someone else for. And so what I want to encourage you to consider is, how can you give yourself forgiveness for creating that situation, for having the need for that situation to happen to learn something from. First piece is forgiving them for their actions. Second is thanking them for also the benefits that came out of those actions, because there are benefits, even if they're sneaky ones. There is something that you learned and ways that you benefited from that situation. Find them. And third, forgiving yourself for allowing that to come into your life and creating it in the first place. I believe that you create your life, you create what happens to you to learn, to grow, to shift your life where it's meant to go. And so making sure that that third and final step is actually coming home to forgive yourself. True forgiveness and true understanding of how we create the situations that we create requires that we understand ourselves. So in the description below, download my self-understanding starter kit to help you to begin to understand yourself, because that is going to be the key to how and why you would have attracted or brought in the situations you did to your life. These can be simple situations, these can be grand situations. For me, I play this rule 100%, I play this game 100%. And it has transformed my life in significant ways, even with trauma. So download the Self-Understanding Starter Kit. The more you understand you, the more you understand why your life and the people around you do the things that they do as well. They are all players in your journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to share in the comments below which one of these 3 steps do you feel is going to be most important for you. And of course, subscribe! I post new videos every single week, and I do my best to be real consistent, and I would love for you to be tuning in and to get notifications. So subscribe. Make it a great day.